evening and welcome to the season opener of the Championships baseball and softball broadcast schedule. I'm Sean Larken, Michael back in studio, and it is game one for us. It's not game one for everybody else. About halfway through the baseball softball season, but after a successful and exciting season on the hardwood, we head outdoors on the diamond in our first game here in DeRidder. The Dragons and the Leesville Wampus Cats, a district rivalry matchup. It's like the Hooper Trophy on the diamond. These two teams getting announced over the PA, the starting lineups. And again, the Dragons and the Wampus Cats baseball here to start us off on our road to the championships baseball softball broadcast season. Again, the Dragons come in 8-12 on the year. They've lost 3 straight. Lost last night to Pineville. And then the Wampus Cats come in 3 of 4. They come in at 6-8. So again, both these teams have played a district game. DeRidder got a good win against Eunice last week before they dropped those 3 games. I think the key to DeRidder is to play clean. They've been outscored in those 3 losses, 33-4, 16 errors. You play clean, you can beat anybody, and they have not done that. So they're going to look to clean it up defensively here tonight against the Wampus Cats. Again, winners of 3 of their last 4. Their last time out last Thursday against Maryville, 20-2 victory. Again, this is the first of 3 this week for these teams. They'll play tonight, Thursday at Leesville, and Friday back here at DeRidder. In the DeRidder starting lineups getting announced, I'll go ahead and run those through as well. We'll do that a couple of times as we'll have the national anthem and all that. For the Wampus Cats, they'll bat first here. Leading off, playing short, Creek Smith. Batting in the 2-hole, playing third base, Caden Kaye. The DH batting third, Hunter Belton. Cleanup hitter playing center field, Logan Seavey. Darren Brown batting 5th, playing first. Braylon Willis, the left fielder, batting 6th. Hunter Garden, the backstop, batting 7th. Gabriel Franca, the right fielder, batting 8th. And batting 9th, the pitcher, Marcus Williams. And Leighton Combs will play second. We're going to take a break and do the national anthem. I'll come back with the Dragons lineup. It's the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
Welcome back. Moments away, first pitch here in DeRidder between the Dragons and the Leesville Wampus Cats. On the mound for DeRidder, Caden Anderson. I'll go around the defensive alignment for the Dragons. In the home white uniforms with the blue pinstripes, the old English DeRidder D on the chest, blue hats. Leesville in the black jerseys, the gold trim, black numerals trimmed in gold with the gray pants. Around the horn for the Dragons, Landon Sparris at third, Caden Clanton at short, Joseph Sparris at second, Morgan Havens over at first, Connor Rushford in left field, Castle Montgomery in center field, and Tristan Burdick in right. And the battery mates, again, Hayden Anderson on the mound, Hunter Thompson behind the dish. And they will be facing, again, Creek Smith, Caden Kaye, and Hunter Belton to start. A couple more warm-up pitches, and we'll be underway here in DeRidder. And Dragons trying to snap 3-game losing skid. Leesville has won 3 of their last 4. Again, the first of 3 meetings this week between the two teams. 2 here and then 1 at Leesville. That one on Thursday. Right-hander Hayden Anderson warming up. And the key at this level, but pretty much all levels, is playing clean defense, limiting walks. Dragons 16 errors during the 3-game losing skid, so got to be a little bit better defensively. There's the throw down to second, and we are moments away from first pitch, and Creek Smith will stroll up to the box. Thankful it is not as cold as it was yesterday, and the wind's not blowing 150 miles an hour. Smith in the box, awaiting the first pitch from Anderson, and that one will miss inside at 5:59, and we're underway. One misses low, and Smith ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. It'll be Creek Smith, Caden Kaye, Hunter Belton to lead it off for the Wampus Cats. And that one going to miss outside. Quickly ahead is Smith, 3-0. .30 pitch is going to paint the outside corner for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And now the count's full after that one catches the outside part of the plate. So from 3-0 to 3-2, and Hayden Anderson looking to battle back all the way here. The 3-2 pitch. Call strike 3 on the outside corner, and he does just that after getting behind 3 balls, no strikes. He gets the strikeout looking, and 1 gone here in the top of the first inning. Now, Caden Kaye will step in, shows bunt. He'll bring the infielders in and pull it back, and that one right down the middle for strike 1. So after missing with 3 straight in the zone, it's now 4 straight in the zone here, and make it 5 is now Kaye down 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And down on strikes go the first 2 hitters, Smith and Kaye. This time, Kaye goes down swinging, so 2 up, 2 down. And Hunter Belton, the DH, will step in. So ever since the opening few pitches, Anderson got behind 3 balls, no strikes. He's fired in a strike ever since. Now this one, first pitch swinging, a ground ball over to second. The flip over, and Havens will touch the bag, and 3 up, 3 down. Good start for the Dragons in the field. They're coming up to bat. No score after the top of the first inning.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's country, 105.7.
3 up, 3 down in the field for the Dragons. And 2 strikeouts from Anderson. And now it'll be Connor Rushford, Caden Clanton, Morgan Havens, the first 3 out of the chute for the Dragons. In the bottom of the first, clean frame in the top half. Again, 2 strikeouts there from Caden Anderson. Looking like Cade Anderson from the Tigers last year. Tigers can use Cade Anderson this year. Marcus Williams warms up on the mound for the Wampus Cats. Again, it'll be Rushford, Clanton, Havens started off. Caden Anderson will bat cleanup. Castle Montgomery in the 5-hole. Tristan Burdick bat 6th. Hunter Thompson 7th. Joseph Sparris and Landon Sparris 8 and 9. And that will round out the lineup for the Dragons here in the bottom of the first. Connor Rushford to step in. Rushford the lefty. First pitch swinging fouls that one back into the screen. That one will miss low. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. This one going to be popped up on the left side, giving chase his left fielder, and that one is going to drop. Might have lost it in the sun, and Rushford down at second. Again, tough play there as trying to fight the sun. Creek Smith going out. Willis coming in. And that one just hit no man's land, and Rushford on second. So good start for the Dragons. So again, the DeRidder game changer gave that a double. Now Caden Clinton bats with nobody out and one in scoring position. So Williams from the stretch here, 1 batter in. Rushford going to third. He'll steal that easily. The overthrow. Good job by Smith to back it up over there at short, and that'll save Rushford from scoring, but he is 90 feet away after the stolen base. Got a great jump. And that one missed for ball 1. Now we'll have a meeting here on the mound as Wampus Cats in the soup early. Again, top of the first inning. After Caden Anderson got behind Creek Smith, the leadoff hitter, 3 balls and no strikes. He threw a strike every pitch after that. Struck out Smith looking. Then a 3-pitch strikeout to Caden Kaye and a 1-pitch ground out. Now the Dragons have some cooking here in the bottom of the first. Rushford doubled and then stole third just moments ago. Aiden Clanton bats with a runner 90 feet away and a 1-0 count. Meeting is over, and that one going to miss high. 2 balls, no strikes. The shortstop, Caden Clanton. Morgan Havens in the on-deck circle. Big swing and a miss there from Clanton. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, I bet the first one was a strike. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now down swinging was Clanton. So that first pitch must have been a strike, as that was the pitch that Rushford stole third on. They had it up on the scoreboard as a ball, so 1 gone here in the bottom of the first. And now Morgan Havens steps in with 1 out, and Rushford over at third. Breaking ball in there for a called strike 1. Williams looks in, and that one going to be way outside to even it up 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. That one in the dirt. Good stop back there by Garden. 2 balls and a strike to Morgan Havens. went out. Runner at third base was Rushford with the leadoff double, and then he stole third. And for the moment, Creek Smith might have saved a run as that one went out into left field. And this is going to be popped up, and it looks like it's going to get out of play over down the first base side. Havens back in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one low. Now the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Caden Anderson, the pitcher, is in the on-deck circle. No score. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. This is going to be a grounded to short. That should get the run in. It will. Smith throws over, and Havens is retired, but he will bring that runner in, and the Dragons strike first here in the bottom of the first. So 2 gone. This is empty, and now Hayden Anderson, after a great top of the first, he'll have some run support here. Only to help himself out even more. And before he sees a pitch, he'll step out. First pitch to him misses for ball 1. And that one misses high. Check this swing. 2 balls, no strikes to the cleanup hitter, Caden Anderson. And that one catches the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. That one nearly buzzes the tower. Anderson gets out of the way. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. And now the count's full after that one catches the outside part of the plate. And if you're Anderson, you nearly had one hit you in the face, and then you got to stand in there and watch one go on the other side. The 3-2 pitch, he's going to poke that one foul. We'll re-rack it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. That one's going to miss, and Anderson will head down after a well-earned walk. Now Castle Montgomery will hit as the inning is extended. Trying to get a courtesy runner in there. So let's see, got time called. Raylan Rudell will be over at first. So he'll run for Anderson. So he'll get ready to pitch with some run support here as the Dragons push one across in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Castle Montgomery in there for a called strike. Rushford led off with a double, stole third, and Morgan Havens drove him in. The grounder to short. Montgomery now down, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. That one going to be poked to the right side and through the hole. That'll be a single. They'll hold Rudell over at second, and the inning continues. Montgomery just kind of poked his bat out and hit it in the void on the right side. So Tristan Burdick will bat here with 2 on and 2 outs. Bottom of the first. First pitch outside for ball 1. One 0 is going to be fouled off into the screen down the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Williams had to labor a little bit here in the bottom of the first. Now he's had 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Apparently not, as count will even up 2 and 2. And that one misses for ball 3. Hunter Thompson, the catcher, in the on-deck circle. Dragons with 1 across here in the bottom of the first. They have runners at first and second. That one fouled back. The count is full. Runners will be on the move. Payoff pitch. This one fouled off. We'll do it again. That one nearly drills vehicle over there. I was wondering why nobody ran. That was a full count. Everybody should have been on the move. They'll be doing so just now. Off they go. That one inside. And the inning will continue. That's ball 4. So Burdick works a walk, and now Hunter Thompson will hit with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Dragons leading 1-0. A really quick top of the first for Anderson. But this will be the 32nd pitch for Williams, and that one in there for a called strike. Leadoff double from Rushford, and then he stole third. This one going to be fouled back in the screen, so quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Rushford stole third. Clanton struck out for out number 1. Havens ground out to drive in Rushford, so there were 2 quick ones, then walk, single, walk. Now they're loaded with 2 outs. And Williams makes quick work of Thompson, striking him out on 3 pitches, his second of the inning. However, the Dragons do play to run. They lead it after 1 over Leesville, 1-0. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Gina Choctaw Pines Casino, your place for fun. Feast on endless crab legs every Wednesday night and savor our prime rib and seafood buffet every Friday and Saturday. Win with every bite at JD's Harvest Buffet.
Gotta love that chicken from Popeyes. No one makes that crispy New Orleans-style chicken and fresh, fluffy biscuits like Popeyes. You don't need a special occasion to enjoy the great New Orleans taste of Popeyes chicken. Or maybe it's seafood you're craving. It's great anytime for any meal. Gotta love that chicken and seafood from Popeyes. Popeyes, located in Leesville and Oakdale. Now open till 11.
Leesville, Dragons left them loaded. Leesville does get out of a potentially bigger jam, and now we head to the top of the second. Logan Seavey, Darren Brown, and Braylon Willis. It'll be Seavey lead it off here for the Wampus Cats. Against Caden Anderson, who is continuing to fill up the zone. First pitch strike. Again, the first hitter, Creek Smith, saw 3 straight balls, and he hasn't thrown one since. And that one going to be a grounder to short. Landon Fields throws over, and out number 1, and he's still not thrown a ball since the first hitter. Now, first baseman Darren Brown will step in. And first pitch swinging, fouls that one back. The 0-1. And there is the first ball since the first hitter. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Now, back-to-back misses. That one low, 2-1. Top of the second inning. Dragons lead at 1-0. This one's going to be popped out of play. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one might have hit the helmet. And Brown will take his base. Seems to be all right. He popped up pretty quickly. Now Braylon Willis will bat with 1 on and 1 out. Brown seems to be okay. He'll take his lead over there at first. And now Willis steps in. Anderson from the stretch for the first time. Runner goes, and he'll have to come back. That one's poked foul. Had the base stolen. Willis fouled it off. Willis back in, awaiting the 0-1. Runner does not go. This one in there for a called strike, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Now the runner goes after the ball. That one going to be a little bit overthrown, but Spares back there to back up the throw, and the runner, Brown, is into second base. Now they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And there won't have to be a throw, as coming out of the crouch is Thompson to tag out Willis for the second out. Brown holds at second as the third strikeout of the game for Anderson. Now the catcher, or Garten, will hit with 2 gone, and Brown down at second. Dragons lead it 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Time is called. And back in is Garten. And that one, check swing, but umpire says he went around. No balls and a strike. Anderson looks the runner back again, and delivers, and that one in there for a called strike. No balls and 2 strikes to the Wampus Cats catcher, Hunter Garten. Brown down at second, makes a little bit of a lead. Anderson looks him back and fires in the 0-2. That one swung on and missed for the 4th strikeout of the evening for Anderson, and that leaves the runner stranded at second. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Dragons lead the Wampus Cats 1-0. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated, and with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
We move to the bottom of the second inning. Dragons lead the Wampus Cats 1-0. And 4 strikeouts through 2 innings for Caden Anderson. Leaves a runner stranded at second. Now it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Joseph Sparris, Landon Sparris, back to Connor Rushford against Marcus Williams, who labored in the first. And the Dragons in the bottom of the first inning. 1 run on 2 hits. They left them loaded. Did get a run across, though. I guess if you're Williams, you've limited the damage, so probably looking for a quick one here. Sparris digs in, and the first pitch to him is going to miss inside for ball 1. Now he is quickly ahead 2-0. Working quickly is Williams. That one catches the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. This is going to be driven out into center field. Pretty good break on it out there by CV for out number 1. He'll make the catch. So one gone, and now Landon Sparrows will hit in the 9 spot. So bookend lefties here in the lineup for the Dragons. Rushford led off and now in the 9 hole. And that one misses high for ball 1. And now the count even. That one catches the zone. Williams working quickly. The 1-1. That one fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it again as that one fouled into the screen. That one runs inside. Count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one going to be poked over to the third base side. Kaye throws over and in time for the second out. So the lineup turns back over. Connor Rushford, who led it off for the Dragons with a double, came around to score. He'll step in for his second at bat. He is responsible for the only run in the game so far. No bat here with nobody on and 2 outs in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. Misses high for ball 1. That one gets the backstop, and I'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. And then that one just misses on the outside part of the plate. Rushford way ahead, 3-0. Hayden Clanton on deck if the inning were to continue here. The 3-0 is inside, and that'll be 4-pitch walk, and the inning will continue. We'll see if they put Rushford on the move. He stole in the first, so now Clinton will step in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Rushford not going on this one, and then that one pops out of the mid, but a called strike. They'll throw back over to first. Rushford gets back in time. And paying a lot of attention to Rushford. They'll throw back over. Playing back in. They'll go to the plate this time. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rushford takes the lead off over at first. Williams looks to run her back, goes to the plate. Rushford off on the pitch and sliding in safely as that throw off the mark. Rushford his second stolen base in as many innings. See if they put the pressure on him, maybe get him in motion here to swipe third. The 2-1 in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second. Dragons lead Leesville 1-0. 2 outs. Connor Rushford down at second. Clanton back in, and he's going to take off for third. Had him picked off. They'll throw over and tag him out, and that will end the inning. Rushford a little early jump, caught stealing, and the side is retired. Dragons lead it after 2 over Leesville 1-0. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
At Benoit Nissan, we treat you like family because your journey matters to us. With every new Nissan purchase, enjoy Benoit Care. 36,000 miles or 3 years of oil changes completely on us to keep you on the road with confidence. And when you come test drive a new Nissan comparable to your current vehicle, you get a free oil change just for trying it out. At Benoit Nissan, we're here to take care of you for the miles ahead. BenoitNissan.com. Stop by today and experience the care you deserve.
Down here in Southwest Louisiana, Lynn calls for something delicious, and McDonald's has a favorite with even more to love. Try the double Filet-O-Fish. 2 crispy, wild-caught Alaskan pollock filets, melty American cheese, and that tangy tartar sauce on a soft steamed bun. More fish, more flavor, more of what you crave. And don't forget something sweet. The strawberry and creme pie is new to our area. A warm, flaky crust filled with strawberries and smooth vanilla cream, but only for a limited time. Swing by your local McDonald's and enjoy the taste of Lent.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup for the Wampus Cats as we move to the top of the third inning here in DeRidder. Dragons lead Leesville 1-0. It'll be Gabriel Franco facing Hayden Anderson, who has filled up the zone, and he does just that again here to start us off in the third. Strike 1. Through 2 innings, 4 strikeouts for Anderson after falling behind Creek Smith 3-0. He has found the zone. This one going to be a soft ground ball. It took a bad hop off the mound. But it'll go over to second, and Spears will flip over in time for out number 1. That one caught a bad spot of the mound right over the glove of Anderson, but it's got a few players behind him. And Spears flips over for out number 1. Now Marcus Williams will hit. So it's 2 opposing pitchers facing off. First pitch low for ball 1. The 1-0. That one catches the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's going to be fouled back into some cars. And now the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 9-hole hitter, Marcus Williams. And that one painted on the outside corner for a called strike 3. The second strikeout looking by Anderson, and the 5th of the ball game. And that's out number 2. So one time through the order, he struck out over half of the lineup. And now back to the top. Creek Smith, who struck out looking his first time up. This one misses high for ball 1. He struck out 2 in each inning so far, and he's way ahead here. I'm sorry, now that's 1 ball, 1 strike after that one fouled back. The 1-1 breaking ball is going to be hammered into left field, but right there for the easy play is Rushford for out number 3. And Hayden Anderson is cruising here through 3. The Dragons lead it 1-0 heading to the bottom of the third inning on today's Country 105.7.
From tuition and books to room and board, college can get expensive. But if you serve in the U.S. Army, you can earn your tuition and get a degree without student debt. Plus, soldiers earn other valuable benefits, like real-world experience and training for whatever lies ahead. Learn more at GoArmy.com. Text CWDL to GoArmy or call 337-442-5085.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Craft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
We move to the bottom of the third inning here in DeRidder. Dragons lead the Wampus Cats 1-0. Interesting song choice there in between innings. Getting a little bit of a variety out here. Williams completes the warm-up pitches. He will see Caden Clanton, who was batting in the previous inning before Rushford was caught stealing third. It'll be Clanton, Havens, and Anderson. And Clanton struck out in the first and saw a few pitches there in the second, so he's back up to lead us off here in the third. Dragons leading 1-0. First pitch to him in there for a called strike. This one's going to be popped up on the infield. Kaye over there. He'll call for it and make the play for out number one. So after a long bottom of the first, Williams faced the minimum in the second after Rushford caught on the base paths. And a quick out number one here. Now Morgan Havens, who drove in the game's only run, he'll stand in for his second at bat. And that one misses low for ball one. Now Havens way ahead as that one gets to the backstop. The 2-0. And that one misses low. Havens way ahead, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 in there for a called strike. Take sign was on. And that one catches the inside part of the plate. Havens was trying to head down to first. He'll be called back. Now the count runs full. Payoff pitch. That one misses high, and Havens draws a well-earned walk. 1 on, 1 out. Aiden Anderson will stand in. He walked his first time up. His courtesy runner stranded at third. That was when the Dragons left the bases loaded in the first. They do have the game's only run, and he's looking to give himself some more run support. He takes strike one. Havens over at first. They'll look him back and throw over there. Havens back in time. And now Havens off on the pitch, got a good jump. The throw down is going to be a little bit high. And now Morgan Havens is going to get into third. After that one gets into center field and in safely slides Havens. So Dragons put the wheels in motion here, and Havens 90 feet away after the errant throw into center field. No balls, 2 strikes to Anderson at the plate. He's looking to drive in the rise. The infield moves in. The 0-2. Now we're going to be poked to the right side, but giving chase over there is Franca out of play. He'd love to give himself some more run support. The Dragons lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. 2. That one gets to the backstop, but the bricks here behind the plate will make that one carry him back to the catcher. So Havens down at third. He'll stay put. And this one's going to be grounded foul on the first base side. Kind of a spinner over there as Brown scoops it up. Havens over at third after the steal and then the throw in error. Another 1-2 pitch coming from Williams to Anderson. This is going to be popped up in between right field and center. That one's going to hit the ground in front of Frank out there, and Havens will score. And he had a long run in. As Combs was going out at second, he had no chance. So that one hit into no man's land, and Anderson does help himself out as Havens scores. It's 2-0 Dragons. So the Dragons lead at 2-0, and now Castle Montgomery, who singled through the right side his first time up, stands in with 1 on and 1 out. And first pitch swinging, and Montgomery comes up empty. And that one, breaking ball that didn't break. Nearly got Montgomery on the helmet. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rudell, the courtesy runner. That one going to be hit into left field and drop in front of Willis. And that'll be the second hit of the game for Montgomery as the runners move station to station. Rudell up to second. So 2 on, 1 out. And Burdick, who walked his first time up, will stand in. Going to do a little damage and add to a 2-0 DeRidder lead. And he shows bunt, gets one down in front of the pitcher. Williams comes off the mound, and he'll throw over to first. Falling down, that one's going to get away, and Rudell's going to go about halfway and come back. Again, he was caught in between looking over at third and then making a throw. He kind of fell down and still tried to make the throw, but all the runners are safe, and they're loaded with 1 out. Hunter Thompson will step in. He struck out his first time up. Actually, he was the final out in that first inning with the bases loaded, so he is looking to make amends here and add on a few more for the Dragons. Meanwhile, Williams trying to get out of a pickle here. First pitch nearly hits him, and Thompson gets out of the way. So Burdick reaching on the E1. And that one gets to the backstop. And Riddell coming home, and the flip to home will be late. He slides in safely. And all the other runners will advance. And now it is 3-0 DeRidder. Again, that one got to the backstop. The flip was a little high, and just under the tag, Riddell scores. Now the Dragons lead it 3-0. One out, runners at second and third. And to the plate comes Williams. That one in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Thompson. Showing bunt, pulling back, and that one misses high. 3 balls and a strike. Three 3-1 from Williams. Breaking ball too high, and they're loaded again. Dragons with 2 in already. It's 3-0, and Joseph Sparris been ready to dig in here with the bases loaded and 1 out. He hit it on the screws his last time up. Right to CB out in center field. That same result here would give the Dragons another run. And he'll stand in. And before he does, Leesville will have a meeting on the mound. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Bottom of the third inning, Dragons lead Leesville 3-0. Looking for more. They got the bases loaded and 1 out.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
So after a quick meeting, the Dragons have them loaded. They lead it 3-0 over Leesville, 1 out. And Joseph Sparris in. Again, 0 for 1, but he hit it right at CV in center field his first time up. And that one in there for a called strike. Breaking ball just misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dragons got 1 in the first. Scoreless in the second. And then now 2 in here in the bottom of the third. This one's going to be popped up, coming our way. I was anticipating it hammering this roof here. It goes over our heads, and now we count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 pitches to the leadoff hitter here in the third inning. Clanton, that was all Williams needed to get the first out. Since then, he has been laboring here. This is going to be popped up on the infield, but unable to make the play there behind the plate is Garden. That one spun around on him into foul territory, so it'll be a swing on the house here for Sparris, as and that one popped up kind of into fair territory and then spun all the way back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Bottom of the third inning, Dragons with 2 in already, and the bases are loaded. Montgomery over at third, Burdick at first, or Burdick at second. Thompson at first. This one's going to be poked foul, out of play, and we get it bad here. Count stays 1-2. Another 1-2 coming from Marcus Williams. And another fouled back by Sparrows and staying alive. Some scores from around the area. Give you those after another 1-2 pitch. It's going to be a grounder to short. Smith flips over for one to second, over to first, and in time for the double play. And the Wampus Cats turn a much-needed double play to get out of a bases-loaded jam with one out. However, the Dragons do push across two more. We move to the fourth. Leesville coming up. Dragons lead it 3-0. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Great food, great drinks, and a great time? You're sure to find all that and maybe more at Double D Steakhouse in DeRidder. Open daily at 11 a.m. They are ready to serve you juicy burgers, delicious chicken dishes, and cut daily certified Angus beef steaks, all cooked over a mesquite grill. Complement your entree with a loaded baked potato, some steamed veggies, or any of their many side selections. Watch your favorite sports teams on one of their many TVs while enjoying an ice-cold draft beer or one of their many popular drink specials. Double D Steakhouse, located on Highway 171 in DeRidder, for great food, great drinks, and a great time.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Caden Kaye leads it off for the Wampus Cats here in the top of the fourth. Dragons lead Leesville 3-0 as that one popped foul down the first base side. And Dragons had them loaded with one out. A timely double play. Smith to Combs to Brown ended the Dragons rally, but they do push across 2 runs on 2 hits in that third inning. A couple of errors by the Wampus Cats as well. Now, back to work is Hayden Anderson. Now, Kaye sees another ball, 2 balls and a strike. Anderson threw 3 innings, 5 strikeouts. It's going to be popped up on the infield, and Anderson will take it himself for the first out. Kaye now 0 for 2. Hunter Belton will stand in. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. The scores from around the area. Hicks Lady Pirates all over Rose Pine, 17-4. Maryville softball tied with St. Louis 5-5. Lady Panthers, one of the top teams in Division IV non-select. Rose Pine and Anacoca 3-3. That's over at Rose Pine. Hicks baseball at Ash, trailing 3-1. That one in there for a called strike. To Belton, now 0-2. Again, in full swing here in the baseball softball season. This is our first game of the year, but most everybody pretty much halfway through, unless you're some of those Class B and C schools that had your teams go all the way through into the late stages of the basketball season. This is going to be grounded over to the right side, and Haven stabs it and puts it away for out number 2. Simpson Lady Broncos get started a couple days ago. Class C state champs. Coach Morgan Latour got all her softball girls back as well. So now Logan Seavey hits with nobody on and 2 outs, and he'll bunt it. It's a good one over the left side. Anderson pops off the mound to throw over to first in time for out number 3. Anderson fielding his position well. Bounces off the mound and puts away Seavey for a 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning. Dragons coming up, leading 3-0 at the bottom of the 4th.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Gina Choctaw Pines Casino, your place for fun. Feast on endless crab legs every Wednesday night and savor our prime rib and seafood buffet every Friday and Saturday. Win with every bite at JD's Harvest Buffet.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's country 105.7.
In the top of the 4th, Hayden Anderson did it himself a couple of times. Had a pop-up. He fielded, and then to close the inning, jumped off the mound on a nice bunt by CB and able to throw him out just in time. Now we move to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be 9-1-2 in the order for the Dragons. Landon Sparris, Connor Rushford, and Caden Clanton. Marcus Williams back out there. Sparris grounded out to third his first time up. And the lefty will stand in as Williams winds and delivers. And that one spiked in front of the plate for ball 1. Sparris back in, and the pitch from Williams in there for a called strike. This is going to be grounded back up the box. Creek Smith coming on full sprint from short, and the throw will not be in time as sliding in head first is Sparris. He'll get credit for the infield single. Good play there by Smith. But a little bit too late on the throw, and Dragons have the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 4th. Good hustle from Sparris as he was trucking it down the line. And he went head first into the bag, and he's aboard. Connor Rushford has reached both times. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a double, stole 3rd, came around to score the game's first run. Then he walked, stole 2nd, was caught stealing 3rd his 2nd time up. And he'll head down to 1st as he gets hit with this one. So 2 on, nobody out. Now Caden Clanton will stand in. Sparris down to 2nd. That is the 2nd hit by pitch of the game. I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's the 1st. That is the 6th walk/hit by pitch of the game. Clanton shows bunt and unable to pull it back. Takes strike 1. 2 walks in the 1st, a walk in the 2nd, but Williams faced a minimum. Then a couple of walks in the 3rd, but got out of that with a double play to end the inning. This one bunted over to the right side and sliding in, trying to make the play is Brown, unable to keep his footing, and now they are loaded with nobody out. Kind of a tough break there as Brown was charging in. When he put on the brakes, he hit the deck, and that'll be an infield single. So back-to-back infield singles. Rushford down at third. Sparris at second, and Caden Clanton over at first. And Morgan Havens got a chance to blow this one open here with nobody out and the bases loaded. Drove in the game's first run on a ground out to short, and then walked and came around to score himself. This one gets away for the moment from Garden, but he's able to get on it. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Havens. The 2-0. That one nearly hits Havens. 3 balls, no strikes. So nowhere to put Havens. 3 balls, no strikes. And he takes one right down the middle for strike 1. This one going to be driven through the left side and through. 1 run's going to score. Dragons will go station to station. They'll hold at third, and it is now 4-0 after the RBI single for Morgan Havens. So Sparris comes in to score. Rushford at third. Clanton at second. Now Caden Anderson grounds this one over to Creek Smith at short, who has trouble with it, and everybody's safe. 1 run scores. Smith trying to field that one on the run and look for a double play, and that going to worse here as everybody's safe on the E6. Anderson adds to his run support, but before Castle Montgomery hits, we will see what the Wampus Cats do as we have a meeting here on the mound. So Rushford in to score. Dragons still going station to station here as Havens now at second. Havens with his second RBI after that single, and now the meeting over, as it looks like we will have a pitching change. We will take a 30-second break and let you know who that new pitcher is. Dragons leading it 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Gotta love that chicken from Popeyes. No one makes that crispy New Orleans-style chicken and fresh, fluffy biscuits like Popeyes. You don't need a special occasion to enjoy the great New Orleans taste of Popeyes chicken. Or maybe it's seafood you're craving. It's great anytime for any meal. Gotta love that chicken and seafood from Popeyes. Popeyes, located in Leesville and Oakdale. Now open till 11.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in Central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated, and with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. trial with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
So Caden Kaye is the new pitcher for the Wampus Cats. He'll slide over from third. He'll be on the mound, and Marcus Williams will replace him over at the hot corner. And Williams responsible for all the runners aboard. There are 3 of them. Bases loaded, nobody out. Dragons leading at 5-0. They scored 2 each in the last 2 innings, but looking to blow it open here. And it'll be Castle Montgomery, who already has 2 hits. First pitch to him inside for ball 1. USA Venezuela getting ready to start over in the World Baseball Classic final. Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us here on our baseball softball road to the championships season opener. Big swing and a miss there from Montgomery. 1 ball, 1 strike. He singled through the right side in the first inning and then singled through the left side into shallow left field his second time up, and was stranded at third. And he takes a breaking ball for strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield single by Landon Spares led us off here in the bottom of the 4th, and then a hit by pitch, another infield single, then a line drive single by Havens scored a run, and then an E6. This one going to be popped up on the left side. Center fielder Seavey comes over to make the play. And the relay throw will be off the mark, and a sac fly. All the runners will move up. Sliding in safe with the third is Havens. And Rudell goes into second. And Caden Clinton comes in to score. So Montgomery with the sac fly. And he is the first out. But again, a productive one. Is now Tristan Burdick, who has walked and reached on an error, stands in. And this one poked foul to the right side. And that one was foul, I believe. And no. Oh, what a weird play. So they called Burdick out, I believe. Yeah, Burdick, that one spun back fair. Fielding it immediately was Brown, and he just tagged Burdick. So everybody was kind of standing still. So that'll be an out, a big out number 2. Hunter Thompson will stand in. Wow, that was a strange play. First pitch swinging. This one popped up. And over on the left side, and that one drops in front of Williams and Garton, the catcher. So just a foul for strike 1. I'm not even sure what happened on that play before. Again, thought the ball went foul, but it apparently rolled enough inside where Brown fielded it. Seven 0 Dragons, 2 outs. As this is going to be driven into left field, and that one is going to get over the head of Willis, and rounding first is Thompson, and he will have himself a stand-up double as he drives in a run. His first hit, he's reached twice. That one, a loud line drive over the left fielder Willis's head, and he will be relieved for a courtesy runner. I think that's Gavin McNabb out there. The Dragons now lead at 8-0, and Joseph Spares hits and takes ball 1. Dragons with 5 in here in the 4th. That went in there for a called strike. 1-1, misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. This one grounded through the left side, just inside the third base bag. They will hold McNabb at third, and Spares has his first hit as that one just hugged the third base bag. They're at the corners with 2 outs, and we have officially batted around here in the bottom of the 4th. Landon Spares started us off with an infield single. He came around to score in what is now a 5-run 4th inning. Dragons lead Leesville 8-0. First pitch misses high for ball 1. This one misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Spares grounded out to third his first time up, and then in here in the bottom of the 4th to lead off the 4th. Infield single. Hit that one up the middle. And slid in head first just in time to beat the throw. Now he's way ahead, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 and a 4-pitch walk. Spares has reached twice here in the inning. Rush will bat here for the second time in the inning. He's reached each time. He was hit by the first pitch he saw and came around to score in the 4th. And he has him loaded with 2 outs. And a big swing and miss on the first one for strike 1. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Dragons 1 in the bottom of the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, and now a 5-run 4th, and they're looking to add to it as the bases are loaded. Leesville trying to get out of this any further damage. Big swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caden Kaye replaced Marcus Williams here in the inning. And Wampus Cats kind of ran into a little bit of batted ball luck, but a couple of loud hits by the Dragons. Morgan Havens with an RBI single, and Hunter Thompson had a double that jumped off the bat. That one fouled off over on the softball field. 1-2 on Connor Rushford, who has reached all 3 times. Had a double, scored a couple of runs, stolen a couple of bases. The 1-2. Breaking ball is going to be grounded to the right side. Going to be a foot race, and mishandling that one is Brown. The flip over will be late. The run scores. Everybody's safe. It's 9-0 Dragons. That one not hit very hard. I think Rushford may have beaten the throw anyways if there was one. He'll reach on the air. And McNabb scores from third. So Clinton bats, 2 outs and the bases loaded, takes strike 1. Clinton reached on an infield single, came around to score. One ball, 1 strike. After that one just misses. The 1-1. That one misses high and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put Clanton as Dragons now lead at 9-0. This is the first of 3 meetings this week between the teams. I'll play at Leesville Thursday and back here Friday. Check swing, but that one in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the shortstop, Caden Clanton. Again, we have batted around in the inning. His second time up here in the 4th. This breaking ball sat on and driven into left field, but right at, in and out of the glove of Willis. 1 run scores. Here comes the second, and everybody's safe. And good job by Clanton to sit on the breaking ball, but that one pops right out of the glove of Willis, and a couple more runs scored. It's 11-0. And the inning continues. Clanton over at first. Rushford over at third. Eight in here in the bottom of the 4th. Dragons lead at 11-0. And with the way that Caden Anderson has been pitching, 3 more outs may do it. And Havens takes ball 1. He drove in a run his first time up here in the inning. He's driven in 2, grounded out in the first to score Rushford on a 6-3 ground out, and then walked, came around to score. This time he's going to drive this one foul down the right side. Breaking ball just misses inside. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike to Morgan Havens. USA Venezuela getting ready to start finally in the World Baseball Classic. USA sending Nolan McLean to the mound. Try to win one. Win their second. Won it back in 2017, and in here in DeRidder, it's 11-0 Dragons. Bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Havens. And that one will miss low, and the count runs full. The 3-2 to Morgan Havens. Runners go, and he'll stay alive, fight that one off, and play Pepper with his dugout over there. Temperature starting to drop a little bit. Havens back up there. He'll see another payoff pitch. Runners at the corners. And he will head down to first. Oh, they called that one a strike. As they called it a drop third strike, which didn't even look close to being a strike. And on the drop third strike, Havens goes down to first. My goodness, what in the world are we doing? So Havens safe. So the bases are still loaded for Caden Anderson, who is probably just ready to pitch and get this game over with. But he'll hit with the bases loaded. Reached on an E6 his last time up. His courtesy runner came around to score. And this time he'll flare one out to short. Creek Smith camps under it and makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. However, the Dragons score 8 in the 4th. They lead it 11-0. 3 outs, and we're headed home. Listening to the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
At Benoit Nissan, we treat you like family because your journey matters to us. With every new Nissan purchase, enjoy Benoit Care. 36,000 miles or 3 years of oil changes completely on us to keep you on the road with confidence. And when you come test drive a new Nissan comparable to your current vehicle, you get a free oil change just for trying it out. At Benoit Nissan, we're here to take care of you for the miles ahead. BenoitNissan.com. Stop by today and experience the care you deserve.
Down here in Southwest Louisiana, Lynn calls for something delicious, and McDonald's has a favorite with even more to love. Try the double Filet-O-Fish. 2 crispy, wild-caught Alaskan pollock fillets, melty American cheese, and that tangy tartar sauce on a soft steamed bun. More fish, more flavor, more of what you crave. And don't forget something sweet. The strawberry and creme pie is new to our area. A warm, flaky crust filled with strawberries and smooth vanilla cream, but only for a limited time. Swing by your local McDonald's and enjoy the taste of Lent.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Dragons score 8 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, and after a long delay, Caden Anderson picking up right where he left off, gets a swing and a miss on Darren Brown to start us off here in the 5th. Dragons need 3 outs to send us home, snap a 3-game losing streak. They lead Leesville 11-0. That one misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, pleasure to have you with us here on our Road to the Championships baseball softball season opener. Sean Larken with you. Mike Holt back in studio. That one misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brown was hit by a pitch and then stole second his first time up. Dragons got 1 in the first, 2 in the third, and then 8 just a moment ago. They lead it 11-0. That one paints the outside edge. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say what is happening, as we'll just let Anderson cruise on right along as he gets a called strike 3. That is his 6th strikeout. And out number 1 here in the 5th. And now he'll face Braylon Willis, who struck out his only time up back in the 2nd. And filling up the zone again. Strike 1. Just 1 blip on the scorecard for Anderson. That was a hit by pitch in the 2nd. That one misses for ball 1. Back on schedule there with a called strike 2. Brown struck out looking here to lead off the 5th. Willis down 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Anderson, that one misses low. Count evens up 2-2. And now 3-2 as that one misses low. The 3-2. That one just staying alive there. Fouled off the catcher's mitt and the umpire's mask. Oh, we'll have another payoff pitch. Hunter Garten in the on-deck circle. And a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 5th. Back-to-back strikeouts looking, and that is lucky number 7 there for Anderson. And Hunter Garten, the last hope here. Garten struck out in the second in his first plate appearance. That one swung on and missed. And actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. It'll be Isaac Dowden. And Dowden bat here for the first time. Garton was 0 for 1. And that one misses high. Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Anderson working quickly. 2 gone here in the 5th. That one misses inside. Dragons 1 run in the first, 2 in the third, 8 just a moment in the fourth. They're looking for 1 more out here. Is now down the head 3-1. The 3-1. That one's going to miss low, and that is just the second base runner allowed here tonight by Anderson, and the inning and ball game will continue. And it looks like we may get another pinch hitter here. We'll see. Right now it's Gabriel Franca. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner, actually. So Franca will indeed hit. He grounded out to second in his only at-bat tonight. So runner over at first. I can't quite make out who that is. That's Jalen Johnson, number 10. Thank you. So 2 outs, 1 on. Just a second. Leesville Wampus Cat to reach base here tonight. Anderson back to work. Gets a swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 in there for a called strike, and Wampus Cats down to their final strike here in the 5th, trailing 11-0. The 0-2, that one missed low and away. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And it is the 8th strikeout of the evening for Caden Anderson. And with that, he also has the 5-inning no-hitter, as the Dragons will win this one by a score of 11-0 over the Wampus Cats. Take a break, come back, put a bow on this one. Dragons win it 11-0, and Caden Anderson throws himself a no-hitter. We'll be right back on today's Country 105.7.
From tuition and books to room and board, college can get expensive. But if you serve in the U.S. Army, you can earn your tuition and get a degree without student debt. Plus, soldiers earn other valuable benefits, like real-world experience and training for whatever lies ahead. Learn more at GoArmy.com. Text CWDL to GoArmy or call 337-442-5085.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Craft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
Wampus Cats 11-0, and it was Caden Anderson on the mound. 8 strikeouts, a 5-inning no-hitter. He got the job done again. Started off the game throwing 3 straight balls, and there weren't many out of the zone after that. 8 strikeouts, just allowed 2 Wampus Cats to reach base. 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. Reached base a couple of times on his own. Drove in a run as well. Again, Caden Anderson with the no-hitter through 5 innings. As the Dragons get the run rule over the Wampus Cats 11-0, they snap a 3-game losing streak and improve to 9-12. Leesville had won 3 of their last 4. They dropped to 6-9. Again, these 2 teams will meet up again 2 more times this week, as they will play Thursday at Leesville and back here on Friday. So the Dragons win this one 11-0 in 5 innings. The game took 1 hour and 33 minutes. And we are done here on our season opener. It's good to be back. Tune in to the West Central Sports Facebook page and the Today's Country 105.7 page. We'll let you know where we'll be next. But we are done here tonight. Dragons defeat Leesville 11-0. For Mike Holt back in studio, I'm Sean Larken. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.
This is my country.
Today's Country 105.7.